The Manchester United outcast Jesse Lingard has become a completely new player since moving to West Ham United. Featuring in only about a half a dozen games, he's scored 5 goals and assisted once for the Hammers. It looks like he's a man completely reborn in this amazing form. What's been going right for Jesse Lingard? Let's go ahead and take a look on this edition of The High Press with Connor Robinson. Hey everyone, this is Connor with Down the Block Sports, bringing you another edition of the High Press. We're going to take a look at Jesse Lingard's resurgence today, but before we do, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you never miss another one. And why don't you go ahead and share it with all your friends and family, let everyone know what we're talking about here on Down the Block Sports. Jesse Lingard, massive move for West Ham United. He joined in January, and he's become this gigantic resurgent player. He's had only, I think, 7 PL appearances, and he has 5 goals, 1 assist for the Hammers. He's missed out at a couple games because of injury, but today versus Arsenal, a home match, home London derby there, he had a goal and an assist in 98 seconds, and that was probably about the 16th, 17th minute, so make sure that you check out those PL highlights if you haven't already. West Ham have been flying, really. I mean, this is an incredible turnaround considering last year they were pretty much in that relegation zone. They're 5th now on 49 points, 2 points behind Chelsea. It's their 4th time today in their 50th Premier League matches against Arsenal that they've actually been above Arsenal in the table. So really, they're flying. I mean, Arsenal have done 12 seasons where they've beaten West Ham both games. They have not done the double. They drew today 3-3. West Ham kind of threw all 3 points away. They should have had the win. They were the better team by far in the first half, but Arsenal very resurgent in the second half. It's the first match since 2018 for Jesse Lingard himself where he has scored and assisted, and that was against Cardiff in that game when he was with Manchester United. Really crazy how he's kind of had this resurgence. Like I said, 5 goals, 1 assist in 7 PL appearances. He's gotten his first call up to the England squad in almost 2 years, so he's really flying right now, and it's pretty incredible. I wasn't aware that he's not a player I rated that highly. I always thought that there was a lot of inconsistencies in his play. He's kind of like Oxlade-Chamberlain, where when he's on point, he's very good. He can play kind of anywhere in the midfield, it seems, but when he's not on point, when he's not up for it, you just kind of see him fade off into the distance, and he's just another shirt on the pitch there. But really good from Jesse Lingard. He's been on fire for West Ham, who have become this resurgent sort of defensive monster here. They've only conceded 35 goals comparatively to last season. They were very leaky. They scored 45 this season as well, 14 wins, 7 draws, 8 losses. Again, not the best team in the division. They've definitely had a very good comeback. They're in a European spot now, 3 points ahead of Liverpool, which huge surprise there that Liverpool's not even in a European spot with their 9 losses. But really, they should have won today. I do think that for sure. West Ham were in control of the game right from the off, but 2 own goals have really kind of gifted that game back to Arsenal. Craig Dawson was in shambles. I do not rate Craig Dawson. Craig Dawson's awful. Should not be at West Ham. Honestly, shouldn't even be in the Premier League. He was with Watford when they got relegated, and he was absolutely dreadful. I don't see anything in Craig Dawson's play that would warrant him being in this division. But we want to focus on Jesse Lingard. Arsenal were kind of gifted back into this game. They put pressure on West Ham. But for Lingard, a huge run of form here to get called back into the England squad with the Euros coming up. It's going to be very interesting to see how he sort of fits into the midfield there, especially with players like Phil Foden, Jack Grealish. There's a lot of attacking midfield talent. There's a lot of wide talent as well with Sancho and Sterling and some of these players. So it'll be interesting to see how Lingard fits into the side. I don't know if he'll even really get too much playing time. If he keeps the form up, for sure, but realistically, I don't see him being anything other than a role player who gets a cameo in the Euros if they're beating up on some team, or if it's a game that they've already qualified for the knockout stages. So with that being said, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about Jesse Lingard's form and how he fits into the Euro side. Also, with the Euros coming up, I will be doing my greatest 11 for each team that is in the Euros. I pick my favorite players, the players that I think are the best 11 for each country, and it's going to be for all 24 teams who've made the Euro for 2021 here in the summer. That's going to drop once we get a little bit closer to the start of the tournament. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Of course, make sure you subscribe to Down the Block Sports for not just my content, but for Alec Walt's content. He's got a lot of great things coming up as well. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.